On November 10, 2024, a significant confrontation occurred at the residence of far-right influencer Nick Fuentes in Berwyn, Illinois, involving Marla Rose, a 57-year-old activist. This incident has garnered considerable media attention due to its violent nature and the controversial backgrounds of both individuals involved. Nick Fuentes is known for his extremist views, including white nationalism and misogyny. His controversial statements on social media have often sparked backlash, particularly from marginalized communities. Marla Rose, a Jewish feminist activist, became aware of Fuentes' inflammatory rhetoric and decided to confront him after his home address was doxed online. Motivated by a desire to challenge Fuentes about his beliefs, she approached his home with the intention of recording her interaction. The altercation began when Marla Rose rang Fuentes' doorbell. According to reports, as soon as she did so, Fuentes opened the door and allegedly sprayed her with pepper spray before physically pushing her down the stairs. Rose described the encounter in detail. Pepper spray incident: upon opening the door, Fuentes reportedly sprayed Rose with a burning liquid, which she identified as pepper spray. This action was followed by him shoving her down a flight of stairs onto the sidewalk. Seizing of property: after pushing her down, Fuentes allegedly grabbed Rose's phone and threw it onto the concrete, subsequently kicking it before retreating into his house 135. Rose later shared that she had not sustained severe injuries but felt sore from the fall. Emergency services were called to the scene following the confrontation, where EMTs assessed her condition. Following this incident, Nick Fuentes was charged with misdemeanor battery. He was taken into custody but released shortly after being fingerprinted by police. His court appearance is scheduled for December 19, 2022-4357. In response to the charges, Fuentes took to social media to post his mugshot and express defiance regarding the situation. The incident has stirred significant public discourse surrounding issues of free speech, personal safety, and the responsibilities of public figures. Marla Rose's actions have been both criticized and supported within various communities. Support for Rose: many activists have rallied behind Rose for confronting a figure they view as dangerous due to his extremist views. Criticism of Rose: conversely, some critics argue that her approach was provocative and irresponsible given Fuentes' known history too. The media coverage has also highlighted broader societal tensions regarding extremism and activism in contemporary America. The incident serves as a stark reminder of how polarized political climates can lead to real-world confrontations. The confrontation between Nick Fuentes and Marla Rose encapsulates ongoing debates about activism against hate speech and the potential consequences of direct confrontations with controversial figures.
Okay, so what happened?
Okay, so I'm just asking, this is important for you to realize. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with the resident?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
So, I'm not going to add extra to it. His name is Nick Fuentes, and he is a white supremacist, proudly, and he was on his very popular YouTube channel talking about how after Trump won, to women everywhere, basically, your body, my choice.
Okay, yeah,
so
I got kind of somebody that's kind of doing this.
So there are a lot of people who are doxing him because he basically threatened every woman and their daughters by saying your body, my choice. I don't care how he votes. I mean,
well, you can. I mean, it kind of bothered you, right?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I know a lot of Republicans. My favorite aunt is a Republican.
Yeah.
But my point is that is a threatening statement, and there are a lot of people who are upset about it.
Yeah.
I came by here because I live in Berwyn. I live on the south side.
Okay.
And I came to do a little video because my friends keep saying, he lives near town.
Yeah.
So I went outside and did a little video. And a friend, what's that?
In front of his house? Like videotape his house?
On the sidewalk. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the reason for that, for videotaping his
because
house?
I wanted to show people that there was no, there were no, people are making claims that they're going to send deliveries to him of like dog poo and stuff. And I was showing there are no boxes of that there.
Okay.
And so a woman driving by said, ring his doorbell and say hello. So there are no signs on there saying anything about no solicitors, okay?
Okay.
So I rang the doorbell, immediately opened the door, sprayed me with pepper spray, and pushed me down the steps.
He sprayed you with pepper spray?
Yes, he did.
And it got in your eyes?
Yes.
I'm gonna call an
my
ambulance.
face.
Okay, before we go any further, I'm gonna call an ambulance to make sure you're. No, but I want you to get checked out.
Whatever it is.
To the Berwyn.
God.
Can you roll an ambulance this way? She's stating that she got pepper sprayed in the face. I just want to make sure she's okay. Okay. So he opens the door.
He opened the door in the same movement. He sprayed me and pushed me down the steps.
And you
Fell
onto
backwards. I fell onto the sidewalk and kind of rolled. He grabbed my phone and went back inside.
He grabbed your phone and went
Yeah.
inside his house?
Yes. And we've been waiting for the police ever since. So.
Oh, okay. But you didn't call for the police, right? It was
A woman who was here called.
Okay, do you have an ID, ma'am? Can I ask the reason why you would come here to begin with?
Well, I mean,
to me, I know about the social post now. I mean, she told me about it. The lady that shot. It doesn't seem like a good idea to come to somebody's house and just. I mean, based on I get the post might upset you, and it might be something that you don't agree with, but to go into somebody's house is kind of over the top.
I understand
To show up
that.
to the front of the house, you know
At
what
the
I mean?
same time, if somebody comes to my door who's upset with me and I don't know anything about them being violent or anything like that, I don't open the door, pepper spray them, and push them down the steps.
What's your phone number?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like done in this situation?
I want to file some sort of complaint.
A complaint as in
Assault?
Whoa. Hold on.
Okay.
So you trying to get a report or you trying to get them arrested?
I don't really care. What do you advise?
No, I can't advise you on
Okay,
that.
I don't
The
know.
only way that if I had to still speak with them,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get all your side, and then
Sure.
we'll make a decision
Okay.
after we speak to both parties.
Okay.
But this might end up just being a report. But would you want to sign complaints? You have to actually go to court against them and sit in court against them.
I don't care. That's fine.
So do you want to sign complaints and get them arrested? That's what I'm asking.
Do I have to make the decision the second?
Well, if you're not sure right now, what we do is I would talk to him. I would make a report. You would get checked out by the ambulance.
Okay.
And then the detectives would have to get involved.
Okay.
And then you could choose to figure it out.
Okay.
Talk to whoever you need to talk to. I would recommend not talk to social media people because they're going to tell you completely different things.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But
Yeah.
talk to whoever you need to talk to personally,
Yeah.
like if you have a spouse or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you can make a decision later.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do now? I would
Yeah,
still
I'll make a
still make the
decision.
report.
Yeah, I'll make a report.
Just a report?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Susie, just do me a favor.
I'm staying
Regardless of what happens here today,
Yeah.
I'm just going to give you a report. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to get his side of the story.
Yeah.
It's going to be a report, but please, just don't show up back at his house.
I'm.
Okay? Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah.
And maybe you choose to, if you want to pursue criminal charges at a later time, that's totally up to you. But I would suggest
419 Berwyn, 23
contact us and don't come here.
Yeah,
again,
never.
you know,
It's fine. I don't want to engage with that subject.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So again, you were videotaping his house. You went, rang the doorbell. As soon as you opened the door, he sprayed you with a
Sprayed me,
and
pushed
you.
me,
grabbed
took
your
my
phone,
phone,
went inside, and then came back out.
When
and then I came.
Shortly after you arrived.
With
Yeah.
both hands? How do you push it with both hands?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind
And
of.
you were right in front of the door?
Yeah, I just rang the doorbell.
Yeah. So you were right by where the doorbell is in the door?
Yeah.
And then what happened? You
I fell backwards.
to where?
In front of the ADT sign, sidewalk.
Okay,
area.
on the floor.
Yes.
And then you got back up.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give you
And
a phone,
he had
then-
taken my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, kind of got your story. Please, just do me a favor. Just stand over here.
I am.
I'm gonna get inside, and then I'll give you a report number as soon as the ambulance is gonna pull up now.
Okay.
You can hear them. They're gonna check your eyes. You could sign a medical refusal, and then you don't have to go with them. But I do want them to check your eyes out. Okay.
Thank
Give me